Thanks.
I'm so glossy.
My lip gloss is popping. Hey y'all, hey, it's me again, and I have a special guest here with me. Yay! So we're going to be doing a sit down video just talking about marriage, relationships, and all that good stuff. So last month we celebrated 7 years of being married. Woo! Give us a round of applause, y'all. Woo! And so I thought it would be a great idea for us to sit down and share 7 things that we have learned from being married, 7 marriage advice, tips, or things that we've learned since being married, or that we've learned along the way throughout our marriage and all that good stuff. So, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, without any further ado, let's get If you're new to my channel, hey y'all, hey, welcome. If you're new to my channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell twice so you're notified every time I post a video. And also, if you haven't seen this face, because you really don't show up on this channel that much except through the vlogs. You're busy working all the time, so you barely see him. But this is my husband, Maddie, aka the big guy. So, like I said, if you're new here, this is my hubby. If you guys have been following me on my vlogging channel, then of course you guys know him. But for those who are new, this is my boo thing, my hubby. And we've been married for 7 years. Talk about some things that we have learned along the way, and hopefully it'll inspire, encourage, and hopefully, give you guys a little insight on what married life is all about. All right, so do you have anything to say?
No, let's get started.
All right. I know, because it's after 10 o'clock. So we have a few things that we came up together. So we're going to just piggyback and, talk about it. First things first is keep God first. Woo! I cannot tell y'all how important it is to keep God first. Keep him as the foundation. What God puts together, no man can break. Right. And that's very important as far as the foundation. I highly suggest praying about the person that you're dating or courting before marriage, so that way you'll know, like, okay, this is God sent, this is meant to be. So definitely set that foundation first before marriage to make sure that you're entering into something that is worthwhile and meant to be. While in the marriage, definitely keep him first, because you're gonna go through stuff, and you just have to seek him always, and he'll get you through it. We've had more good times than bad, but God has always seen us through every situation, and we just can't thank him enough.
I agree. You never know what's gonna happen, so but that's constant.
Yep.
So
yep. Not even just in marriage, just in life, life in general. It's just important to seek him first. But as far as keep your foundation strong, and making it through the storms within marriage and stuff, you just want to make sure that you keep him first. You can't just up and leave like, hey, I'm over you, I'm mad at you, I'm gonna go drive away. You choose to, that's your that's on you.
You can.
Yeah, you can, that's up to you. But as far as me, in my household,
Not a good idea.
Right. I might put him on the couch for like 5 minutes, but then I want him back.
Communication.
Yes.
And you got to talk things through. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of times when you might not want to talk about it, but like with her, I can tell when she doesn't want to talk about it, and I force her to talk about it. So.
And it's good for me because he knows when something's wrong. Like, there's just no, it's not even that I'm like mad or like angry, but he's just I guess our vibes just connect very well, that he can just feel the vibes that something's wrong with me. And as soon as he asks, like, I just open up and tell him. So it's good for me.
No, she doesn't.
Okay, it may take me a while.
I have to tell her like 30 times. Sweetie, what's wrong? What's wrong? What are you thinking about?
Yeah, but because sometimes it's just hard to just like get it out in the moment, and then you don't want to like always feel like, oh, something's always wrong, you know. But it's good for me because then I can talk it out, and that's, you know, something that I've learned through therapy as well, is to just talk things out, and that has really helped me just be more open and just more verbal about my feelings instead of just holding it in. And you know, I thank him for that, because there's nothing worse than just holding everything in. You know, just share it, work through it, and you know, solve the issue together, because we're in it together, and he doesn't want me to suffer and me to feel alone. So that's why he forces me to share what's wrong and to talk things out. So
plus it's not like you need to talk a lot.
yeah,
Like, I mean, to get stuff done,
yeah,
you have to be able to communicate, like, hey, you know, I need you to do this, I'm gonna be doing that. Like, I mean, it's just basic communication.
yeah, yeah.
You have to do that in everything.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta be on one page, you know. Like, if we're gonna do something around the house, like, we're gonna talk about it. You talk about what you're gonna do, what I'm gonna do, when are we gonna get it done.
Who's watching the kids?
Right. Who's gonna do the dishes? Who's gonna change Triss's diaper?
That's always her.
All about communicating and just making sure you guys are on one accord, because there's nothing like feeling like you're the only one, you know, in everything. You just have to be on one accord. Number 3 is have fun with each other. Like, I think that's like very, very important, because what's the point of being with somebody, especially long term, if you're not going to have fun? So if you guys don't know, we're total opposites. So I'm like the sociable, outgoing one, and he's more of the reserved, chill, laid back type. So I'm more of the like planner kind of. Like, I like for us to do things.
I wouldn't say that.
But
You come up with the ideas.
yeah.
I figure out how it's gonna get done.
Okay. That's true. Okay. So I take that back.
I'm the planner.
That's true. So yeah, he'll take care of like the accommodations and, you know, the
Itinerary.
yes, so he'll do all the planning, but I'll like shoot out ideas as to what we should do. So, you know, like I said, I'm more like outgoing, so I want us to try different things, and he's done more things than I've done, and he's lived longer than me. He's lived longer than me. He's experienced more than me. So, you know, I always try to like shoot ideas, but also get his point of view, because he's done more than I have. So, you know, it's just all about being adventurous and just doing things out of our comfort zone. And that's one thing I love about relationships, because we've done a lot of things, like, especially me, like, I've never been skiing a day in my life. I've never been I've been fishing like when I was younger, but like the extent that you know, the fishing that you do, I've never done that before. When we were in Florida, the boat tour.
That was just a regular flat bottom boat.
Oh, okay, but see, I don't know the type of boats. I've been on like on a kayak before.
It's a skiff, whatever you call it. I think it was just a regular flat bottom boat.
Okay. Well, see, I've never been on something like that before, and I loved it. Like, I was like, we need to get a boat one day. But stuff like that, you know, just doing things out of our comfort zone, and it ended up just being so much. It's always a good time. Like, that's why we love going to the parks. We love going to the beach. We just love traveling, because it's always a good time, and it's good exposure for our kids, because we want them to grow up and have explored a lot of things because of us. And, you know, I just love having fun. Like, I just love having a good time. Before we moved here, we went to clubs together, and it is not his thing, but, you know,
I still did.
Yeah.
Might not have been much fun for me. She was having fun, therefore I enjoyed it.
Yes, and he just enjoyed me, my element, and just having fun. You know, when Beyonce came on, like, you know, we just have fun, and he just loved watching me act a fool, and I love it. So definitely have fun with each other. Like, don't lose that spark, you know. Definitely try to find ways to have fun with each other.
Don't look to the fridge too much.
Is that what my hair right looks like? See how you jump like me.
Don't look to the future too much because you'll never know where you're going to be or what's going to happen next. There's a lot of surprises. You know, you have to plan for the future. You know, I'm not saying don't plan for the future. You know, definitely plan for retirement.
Yes.
Plan your finances accordingly. But, you know, you don't know if you're going to be in your house 2 years, 3 years down the road. You know, you might plan to move. Our first home, we were thinking, okay, you know, 2-3 years, we're going to leave. We ended up staying there 5 years.
Yep.
And it turned out to be a really good thing
Yep.
that we stayed for the 5 years because we sold our house for a lot more money than we would have otherwise.
Before we moved here,
Yeah.
like we were looking at houses. You guys followed along.
Yeah, we were looking to move to Pennsylvania and we ended up in Texas. Like South Texas.
Literally. Like I remember praying like, God, I really want to move back south. So listen to me. Be careful what you pray for.
She wanted to move south. We moved south.
Literally the south of the south. So be careful what you pray for because you might just get it in a way that you least expected. Remember the video we did about the age difference and everything. You know, we dated for a couple of months. We've been married longer than we dated. So just from that, you know, when we were dating for a couple of months and talked about marriage, you know, we didn't know what life ahead was going to be for us. And just looking back, like, I mean, we have 2 beautiful kids, you know,
I'm right here.
the home situation, like we said, I mean, we just wanted to move, you know, across the border from Baltimore County, you know, into Pennsylvania so that we were close to our family, and he had a whole different plan for us. So you just never know what life is going to be like for you. And, you know, like I said, we just have faith. Like we literally live by faith. Like we try not to worry too much about the next. You know, definitely be prepared for like, you know, retirement, 401s and everything. You know, definitely get that in order. But like as far as like where your life is going to take you, like I said, as long as God is the foundation, I mean, he'll take you exactly where he wants you to go and where, you know, the plan that he has for you. So you just never know. So look at our life. We're not goals or anything, but definitely look at our life as a living example of, you know, you just never know. I love our life. I love the life that we've built together. Like it's,
Can't complain.
yeah, it's definitely been an adventure, but you know, you just never know. Make time for you and your loved ones. So this is very important because especially when you have kids, like it's, you know, kids are definitely a priority within your family, and you want to make sure you got to make sure your kids are taken care of, making sure they're good, but never lose, you know, the love and the spark between you and your spouse. You know what I'm saying? Because it is easy to get caught up in, you know, making sure the kids are good, making sure you're good, but what about your spouse? He never leaves the house without giving us a kiss. Like that's for one. And I love that because I know that he's gone to work and, you know, he'll let me know, hey, I made it to work safely and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just the little things, but like when he's off, you know, he cooks us breakfast. You know, when the kids are sleeping, or if Tristan's sleeping and Hattie's busy doing something, you know, we'll sit down and talk about stuff, or like he'll, you know, order me stuff. Like, I mean, it's just the little things that make a big difference. And, you know, like for holidays, my birthday, you know, you send me little gifts and surprises. The bunch is coming out. So, you know, I try to do the same for him. Like, he doesn't ask for much at all. Even when I want to surprise him, he doesn't want it. But I try to, like, you know, just give him something nice.
Like
you
when
know?
he got his Apple Watch.
Yeah, like do something nice for him and stuff like that, just to show my appreciation and, you know, just to show my love. You know, we don't have a babysitter, we don't have anybody to watch the kids, but when his parents come into town, you know, we always try to schedule like a date night or something. Well, Rona in effect, you know, we can't do but so much. You know, coronavirus wasn't in effect, then, you know, we'll make time for like a little date night or date day. Or before, remember we were going on date days?
Yeah.
A little lunch.
Yeah, when they were in school.
Yeah, I miss those lunch days.
Tristan would do part-time pre-K, so we'd go to lunch one day a week.
Yes, and I miss those. I was just thinking about that the other day. I was
I
like,
want to go to school.
you will. But yeah, we used to go on midweek date days. So it's just a little thing. So definitely, like I said, just make time for each other because you don't want to lose that, you know, that love and spark between each other.
I think that goes without saying. In a relationship, you need to commit.
Yes.
I mean, trust is the foundation, really. Well, after God, I guess. So yeah, I mean, you just need to be committed. You know, I mean, you have to be able to trust the person. You know, they're going to be taking care of your kids, or you know, they're going to have access to everything. And as soon as you break that trust, you know, it's be really hard to repair that.
Yeah. I mean, that's right. That's something that you just can't break, the trust, because it's hard to repair that once it's damaged. You made a promise under God to your spouse, you know, with your family, you know, present and everything. So you have to take it seriously. And if you're, you know, promising your life to somebody for the rest of their lives, you need to take that seriously. And I, for one, take it very seriously. When we were at the courthouse, like, I mean, I cried because, like, when I said those things, like, I meant it. And throughout everything that we've been through, like, I can say that we both meant what we said, you know, through sickness and health, you know, to death do us part, thank God, you know, we're still alive and everything. But, you know, God forbid if it gets to that point, then, you know, that's that. But I mean, we take our vows very seriously. His parents have been married for what, 45 years? And yeah, 45 years. So they take their vows very seriously. My parents have been married for 25 years. And, you know, it just goes to show you that when you're in it, you just have to take those vows seriously. And I just want us to continue to take it seriously. And you know, that's what we've been doing. So please take your vows seriously. If you're not gonna take it seriously, if you're gonna do outside stuff, don't waste the person's time. Just end it before you say I do, because don't waste your time, don't waste their time. Just go ahead and end it. But once you say I do, you know, really remember the promise that you gave that person to God in the presence of your family as well. And take those things seriously. What should we end the video with?
Well, I know. I mean, get yourself a hot wife.
Stop it, boo. That's true. Yes, get you. You're so silly. As far as looks, though, I mean,
yeah, attraction is important.
Yes.
But it doesn't have to be physical attraction.
That's come on, babe. That is true. I mean, they don't have to be like the finest thing in the world, you know, because I know how, especially us women, we can be so picky. We want this, that, this, that. They have to have this, they have to have that, they have to do this, they have to do that. And you end up with somebody that's totally opposite of what you want. Don't put a limit to who God has for you. Who you might want physically may not be who you need spiritually. Ooh, that's a status right there. Ooh, y'all put that, tweet that, okay? But seriously, because you might want, like I said, this person to be this, do that, look like this, drive this, and that may not be who God has for you. Like, I mean, I had a type. Look at who I have now, and you know, he's more than what I was. What? What?
That makes no sense.
Oh no, I'm saying, like, I mean, I didn't.
What was your type?
Oh, didn't have like a specific type. Like I wasn't like, oh, he had to be dark skinned with muscles and stuff like that. I literally, when I was single and when I was ready to settle down, I just said, God, whoever you have for me, let them be specifically for me. Like, I guess I wasn't too specific, like, okay, let them be for me, but they gotta do this, that, this, and that. I didn't want somebody just for the physical attraction. I wanted somebody that I could connect with spiritually, that I can grow with spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you know, financially, like build a life together. And I feel like building a life with somebody is more than a physical attraction. Like we had to connect and, you know, bond spiritually and, you know, grow together. So when you came into my life, I was just like, wow, like, you know, you are handsome, of course, but I felt like our bond was more than just a physical attraction. And I think that's why I love our unit, because, you know, we're different on the outside, but internally, like, I just love how well connected we are. And, you know, like I said, it's more than just physical, it's spiritual as well. So, and I want them to grow up to know the same thing too. Like, it's not just, you know, being with somebody that's hot or somebody that's fine, because you can be with somebody that's fine and they can be abusive. They can be a cheater, you know.
What's the point?
Exactly. So definitely, like, you know, of course, be with who you're attracted to, but make sure it's more than just physical attraction. Make sure that you're equally yoked. That's it. All right, so that is it, you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I know you guys have wanted us to do sit down videos for a while, but it's just been so crazy. I hope that our tips and our story could be of inspiration to you to look, you know, to definitely enjoy marriage if you are married. If you are looking to be married or you're about to be married, you know, just take those things into consideration and do what's best for you. Like, don't look at everybody else's marriage and want what they want or want what they have. Be your own goals. Do what works for you. Do what makes you happy within your marriage, as long as y'all happy. You know, do what you gotta do, but make the best of it and, you know, stick with it, because the devil be busy, y'all. The devil is busy. So you just got to keep fighting for your marriage and just doing what you have to do to make it work and to keep each other happy. So let me know down below if you have any questions, comments, and concerns. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Peace. Oh, just think I come in. You want to say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Hold on.
Bye-bye. Cheese. He only does one finger.
I know.
That's fine. Because he's number one.
Kiss. 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 Ka.
Love you.
What do you mean you went to the courthouse?
You have lip gloss on your lips now. Your lip gloss is